Hi, in this video we are going to practice editing a text about a complex machine. That's the activity that I have for you. And here it is. Rewrite the following text, correcting the grammatical mistakes underlined. All right, so the mistakes are underlined there. You have to think, apply everything that you have learned to see what error or what mistake the person has made there and how you are going to fix it. So I'm going to ask you then, as the instruction says, rewrite the text. So you may have to write it in your notebook on a piece of paper so that you can compare your rewriting, your answer, with the answer that I'm going to show you in a moment. All right, so please take a moment, pause my video, complete the activity, and I'll show you the answer in a moment. All right, thank you. Thank you very much for having completed the activity. I really hope that you have completed the activity and that you have an answer to compare mine with. Let's start. A 3D printer is a machine capable of turning a computer-aided design into a, yes, we have a noun, which is object, and we have some characteristics, into a physical three-dimensional object. All right? Good. In order to achieve this, the computer model is translated. We need a past participle form there. It's translated into instructions for the printer to follow in a layering technique. So what we see is that what they do is they give the printer instructions and it prints the object in layers until it reaches the top. All right. This means, this is singular, we need the S there. This means that the printer adds layer by layer of melted materials. So we need the S there because we're talking about a singular noun. The printer adds layer by layer of melted materials. What's wrong with that word? Until the final object. So why until? Because that is the final result. Until the final object is completed. We need the past participle there, is completed. The most common materials. Why most? Because we are talking about all the materials. We're not comparing two here. The most common materials used, we're talking about materials, it's plural, are polymers. But more, we need an adjective there, more sophisticated printers, some past participles can be used as adjectives, but more sophisticated printers can use silver, titanium, and steel powder. Nice. Now we have a case of double comparative here. The more this technology continues to advance, the more realistic models will be created. All right? I want you to think about the answers, understand why those mistakes were there and what was the problem with them. Ask yourself and see the answer and be prepared to research about the answer, why that is the correct response or the correct word that goes there. All right? I am going to pause my video now so that you can practice your pronunciation. So practice after the native speaker pronounces this, and that will help you improve not only your English grammar, your vocabulary, but also your pronunciation. Practice, please.
A 3D printer is a machine capable of turning a computer-aided design into a physical tridimensional object. In order to achieve this, the computer model is translated into instructions for the printer to follow in a layering technique. This means that the printer adds layer by layer of melted materials until the final object is completed. The most common materials used are polymers, but more sophisticated printers can use silver, titanium, and steel powder. The more this technology continues to advance, the more realistic models will be created.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. And I hope that this activity, apart from having helped you pronounce, like at the end, that helped you think about all those things that you have learned about English that will make your English more accurate, more precise, and that you have learned a lot so that you can speak better English from now on. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next activity.